Every Oregonian has a right to a real opportunity to pursue their college and training aspirations.
I want to be a therapist, I want to help people, and I knew I had to go through school to do all of that.
I plan to work in the sports entertainment industry and use my degree to help pave the road for more Hispanic people.
But the reality is quite different. Our systems of education and training after high school unfairly hold too many students back. This is especially true for Black, Latino, Latina, Latinx, Native American, and Pacific Islander communities.
The more diverse our students are becoming, the more adjustments we have to make to our institutions so that students are getting the best support possible to be successful.
Oregon has one of the highest reaching state goals in the nation for increasing educational attainment for all. But Oregon's equity and opportunity gaps among underrepresented students of color cannot be ignored. The chance of having a postsecondary credential is 31 to 49%, compared to 55% for white students.
Addressing educational disparities for students from historically underserved communities will help to ensure that more students of all backgrounds and income levels are able to pursue opportunities in higher education.
But even for students of color who access higher education, policies, practices, and beliefs rooted in systemic racism, long-standing barriers, and exclusion mean too few of them succeed.
I remember my parents telling me that the more they go to school, less people of color or the less people in the room that will look like you.
There is a moral imperative, there is a sense of urgency to really ensure that students of color really have intentional investments aligned for their success, because if they are successful, Oregon is successful.
Completing a college credential is a key to prosperity and stability, since the vast majority of family wage jobs of the future call for post-secondary education or training.
I received my GED credential, then became the first in my family to earn a master's degree. I know firsthand how transformative educational opportunities can be for an individual, a family, and a community.
Over the next decade, 97% of higher-paying Oregon jobs will require a post-secondary credential or degree. The average earnings for someone with a bachelor's or higher education degree are $61,000 compared to $27,000 for a person with no high school diploma. Oregonians from low-income families who enroll in college as young adults are more than twice as likely to become middle or high-income earners by their mid-30s as those who do not enroll. Oregon needs to improve student support systems and remove barriers for our talented students so they can not only access college, but also continue all the way to graduation.
Coming to college is a culture shock. You're leaving everything to go to college to get an education, get a career lined up for you, but it is so hard when your ethnic background and cultural background is so family-oriented and way different than what's the majority there. So yeah, staying is the hardest part.
One of the things that I think is critical and foundational to really make it a priority that we create a sense of belonging for every student.
My mentality around higher education or sacred places is ocean. And the word for ocean in my language is vasa. Va meaning space, sa meaning sacred. Ocean in a lot of senses is sacred space. And if education is sacred space, then people are an ocean. And they're looking in a center trying to get in.
The college-going rates for Oregon high school graduates are disproportionately low for underserved students of color. We can see what works. We need to understand the cultural complexities of our diverse students to inform change. Let's focus on creating the services and the necessary environments for Oregon students of color to succeed.
Students aren't coming in, they're carrying all their other identities to the table, right? And so they're not just BIPOC students, they're also women. They're also first generation students. They're also ESOL students or speakers of other languages. And equitable practices in its best form will be able to see those intersections and where they lie.
Think about the fact that the majority of college students are part-time students. They are over the age of 25. They are often parenting. They're often working while also going to school.
Public postsecondary completion rates are disproportionately low for underserved students of color.
Those people in my life, in my education, have really been the reason why I'm still here, the reason why I'm accomplishing all that I am, because they care, they want me to. They want me to go to a big university after, and they understand that. And I think every school needs a Kate, needs a Kathy, and needs a camp program.
We understand that students can benefit and thrive from wraparound supports, from pre-college planning programs, known as community-based organizations or tribal organizations, faith-based communities. These types of influencers shape the development of our children in communities of color. If we can give resources and prioritize those type of key players around the kid being the centerpiece, we can see some great change take place in our state.
Providing real opportunities for a quality education after high school for students of color assures Oregon does not miss out serving diverse, talented students.
My biggest accomplishment in higher education, never giving up and using my diversity as my strength.
Take action now. Together, we can make bold, transformative changes to ensure all students are equipped to prosper.
Instead of working off of the notion of fear or the notion of waste when it comes to people investment, we should think this is what's going to skyrocket Oregon into the future that we all want.
Yes. Yes, full stop. Enthusiastically, yes, we can do more to work together.